cane off. You gotta be joking.
Right in there.
She walked down there stepping there with a cane about the phone. Like that. Bend down and step like that. Didn't tell me to saw her cane off.
Oh, I got another ninja.
She's got one?
Too big.
It's recording. We gotta keep this thing up to date here so we can have something so if we make Johnny a copy of this thing so we can take it home and watch it.
It doesn't look like it's hard.
Yeah, you sure can. You learn quite a bit. One thing happens to me when I see some little young squirt guitar picker learn something, it makes me feel like I gotta play catch up ball.
Gee, don't you too much, Carl.
Go ahead, John. Like that. I want to introduce this folks. This is Johnny Lane, alias J.D. McGillicuddy, and this is his boy, Johnny Lane. I got that right, didn't I? Johnny Lane, yeah, that's right. All right, all right, go ahead, Johnny. I like that. Yeah, I'll play. Can you play you something on that thing right there? Let me play a little rhythm for you. I like that. I love the sound of those slides.
Not very good with it.
Oh, I like it. I can't play. I never have to play one of the other sets. Man, that thing gets me.
That's them you, that's them you, sir.
Is this a
It's
professional?
like,
I guess they do it.
just let it slide on the top of the stage, don't press down. I just got the other night when my friend said, here man, try to learn how to play with this thing.
Daddy used to have a ball, but he just played. Johnny, could you play a guitar?
Just play anything you want to play.
Well, I'm king.
Play.
Well, I'm king playing this like you.
You know that song?
Bunch of Black Sabbath songs.
Play whatever you want to play.
I
don't know.
Please black.
What's that song go? Probably sit down so they can get your head. You're gonna miss your head. What's that song? Good. You got somebody to go.
Oh, that's Pink Floyd.
Them guys can play. I'll tell you that.
They use the slide.
I got a whole lot of you guitar pickers now. Clear black and red. All of them. Where's
Just a few mechanics, all the stuff just like that, just fits together.
Mom, we can't find Sarah.
June, get out for the camera. Make it real here.
This has got a...
She is up at this one.
Go ahead. chord. Anything you want covered right here. All right here.
Then I got a uniform.
All right here. Right there before you break down, you play G, A, or C for the A chord. There's a G major scale. A G chord and a C chord, C scale. And that's all the A chord. And we need an A chord. C chord, you know, anything associated with the C chord, that's where they get the blues music for the A chord. They'll be playing A, and you hear them do this. Stuff like that. That's a C scale. B.B. King, somebody. And you'll be here at A. And then do the G stuff. All it is, this right here. There's so much stuff related on here that, you know, after a while we'll get some stuff when we ain't on camera. But the mechanics of the guitar, man, it all blends in together. Once you learn a few mechanics, you sit there like, you know, you got your old G chord there, you put your little thing down here. You got it there, right? You got the G chord here. All you do is just add this one. See, all this stuff is so related. Like here, see? Well, this, you notice right here, here's C chord. You got the bar. You go to E minor. And A minor. That's the alphabet. D, E, F, G.
Well, Miss Smith told me I've been here for 4 years. I said, don't worry about it. You want to come in?
All you do is use your fingers to that key.
Yeah, I started in here with me.
All you got to play any chord you got. No matter what it is, you go minor, a D7, right there. But you've already got an E7, F7, G7, A7, B7, C7. The alphabet is a mechanics. Go anywhere you want to go. That's it is. It's A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. It's that simple. You know, as far as mechanics. Go ahead. We'll get a guitar lesson here on tape now. We'll sell this thing. Go ahead.
Are you kidding me? Sit.
All right.
Okay. You might be surprised when you might some more of them. Everybody loves it. Right play. Sing. I wish I had a tape set. Oh, I just love DVD. Brother Taylor done for me.
Play Smoke on Water again. I forgot how that really went. What about that one? I can't remember how it goes.
No, that was Baby Prince.
Another one I've heard.
What's his first name? Okay, yeah.
Eruption.
Yeah. Now,
I got the tape. I'm sure you can play that.
I do too. I remember all them. So I said, how do you know all this? Well, I said, I've been knowing all of that. The Royal A-Cup is 84 years old.
He's
87.
Just the other day. Anesthesia. Metallica. This is a lot different.
Minnie Pearl, 50th anniversary. And Larry missed her. Now, Minnie Pearl is 78 years old. But she had her 50th.
Could get a hold of stuff. I tried to get
You're playing sometimes.
Even my own son said.
You remember this?
I did have the computer, but I'll let someone pick it up later.
I don't know.
That's an hour.
All right, you make a few
I'll be good.
I tried to get it for a guitar student one time, so try to figure it out.
Got the sheet music. Oh, that's never seen a problem learning how to play.
Another girl that told her she was 6 pair of shoes inside the shoe.
saturation
Why don't you
turns
go
all the way
ahead,
up here.
you know what that is? Gene, you know what that is? Grandfather little fly.
It goes. Here's why I like this. Back to my old smoking now.
Dad Edges is one. Kenny, the awards for being the best player. Well, then it's 14.
Share that.
I didn't know he had a
I'm sure one of the hottest songs that I play. It's not really that good. I'm slow, I will great. It really is. You know, some of the people-
great. I know it's great.
I bet you thought I was gonna play some religious songs, didn't you?
Boy, you gonna look nice on that camera, aren't you?
I look like myself. My wife told me, she said, you can't imitate nobody else preach, you gotta be yourself. I said, if I be myself, I'd be out there running women and playing the guitar in the juke joint. Oh, Lord. All right, go ahead, Devin. I just want to get a little bit of that.
Hard rock? Yeah, hard rock. I don't know what it is. Hard rock. Hard rock. I like that a little bit. I do too. No.
I like this.
It's like the devil's thing.
I
like some of the Christian rock too. The Christian rock.
You know what? Then those guys does it. Years ago, but they still popular. They don't need money for you make up something.
Yeah, I'll find him.
Whatever, just practice.
I'll find him.
I'm stealing this boy's lips.
Ain't nothing anyway. You can do it yourself.
That's gospel rock. I told you we'd get around to it.
There ain't no such thing as Christian rock, and there ain't no such thing as a sinning Christian. If there's a sinning Christian, then there's a Christian rock.
Huh?
Because you see, there's the devil's thief is in the thief.
You need to be out here in front of the camera so everybody can see what you talk.
I don't have to see.
We'll have a, what do you call it? I can't put it on, put it all together and put it on the camera. When Mac can sell it, it's funny bone.
You couldn't sell it because people don't want to hear the truth. I said,
I really like that.
I really need the whole band for this one because we all work this song.
well, better. Well, no, this one is better. Come on, Spice. Look. Come, Spice.
Turn that camera on.
The cat go left, and he opens the screen door outside. He opens. Let the kid have
His own
that man, Larry, come to me. Yeah, but you see what I'm
Did I get that right?
Yes, what he told us, don't you tell us what I meant?
I smell something, darling. It smells good.
It's 12, 14 years. Her two she's got. When it wouldn't work, she had something running out in the kitchen, a mixer or something, and you know that'll do it. I got a typewriter, for example, electronic, and my neighbors only knew it. You know what I mean? When I got the typewriter on, it interferes with the reception. And if you got an ordinary television, and your wife turns the mixer or dry cleaner,
Well, I'd like to know what in the world you're sitting there doing criticizing gospel rock for.
Because ain't no such thing as gospel rock. It's all the devil. And I don't care who knows I say it.
I ought to check this thing and fix this thing up real good. Get your big old smiling face on it.
I'm going to tell you the one thing for sure.
All right, tell it.
They may not like me or what I look like, but what I say I can back up with the Bible. I'm talking about the real Bible, not one of these me revise me.
You're getting on Johnny's case now because he got him one of them things.
I got a half a dozen of them, but I use them for study purposes.
Somebody give me one.
What kind is it you got, Johnny?
They got a revised.
New International, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's.
That's
Boy, that's-
New International, you say? What do you think about the New?
A Reader's Digest Bible.
They said somebody give me a Mormon Bible.
Stop it.
I got a Mormon's Bible.
Well, this is a family film here. We're trying to get.
I'm not in a family tree like that. Second promotion, all
Oh, Lord.
I know y'all make fun of me, but you know something? The truth of God will stand after the world's on fire.
Better know it will. There's two old owls there.
All joking
I don't
aside,
know.
if you have studied what I'm talking about, if you, either one of you have studied anything about this music thing, the devil has worked the
What do you think about that, Johnny?
in the beat of the music.
No, I get it every day.
Say what now? What was that you said? Say it again. I didn't get that.
The devil has worked the messages in the beat of the music, and I got literature over there to prove it.
You got what to prove it?
Literature on the subject.
Okay.
Some of it that you didn't want, but I have got others since then.
That sounds real good. You know something? What's gonna really be nice when you see yourself on tape preaching.
That's a joke. That's a joke. If God can't get the people that can walk to tell the truth, they ain't gonna listen to somebody in a broke down wheelchair.
Can't ever tell you made this film right here. 10 years from now, maybe on nationwide TV, and they have a thing up there, and they say,
Yes, that's for sure. I can just see that.
huh? I gotta get you on film, cause see, I gotta have something for John to throw darts at when you gone.
Yes, well, I know throw darts at and stick needles and pins.
Yeah. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about her boy. Huh?
I don't stick pins.
No, I'm talking about her boy. Her boy's name's Johnny. There's 3 Johnnies around here. That must mean something too.
Yeah, and Johnny's up to be gone before I am. The army doctor said he'd be in a wheelchair in 6 months.
Is that right?
His legs were froze in Korea when he was only 16.
Man, that is something.
And they tried to do them regular exercise. They're talking about throwing him out of that 10 weeks course. You know, the medics courses he's in there. He was hoping to go to practical nursing afterwards, but he can't even do the regular exercise.
Is he over there in that hot spot?
He was talking of going over there, but he's at Fort Sam trying to train as a medic now. He's been in the reserve for 7 years, and he went back into active.
Hey, Johnny, ain't it nice to be among friends?
You ain't got no problem with me.
I can't get my thing fixed here.
Tennessee's got a girl, a little boy, 6-year-old.
I can't seem to get that thing. Don't seem to want to focus right for some reason. In this eye right here, it's as if it just don't want to focus.
There's Larry.
Larry, is it raining?
And you got to know the right and wrong of what he's throwing at. He'll throw you some good data, but look, he'll throw you so far out in left field, you never will get back.
I don't care for a date, but I got a Thompson chain and also New International, okay? The New International clarifies some terms that
You think it. You think it.
You think I don't give you no slack?
You think it does, sir, but it don't. For example, let me give you just one illustration. The word O-N-E, one, in many places is substituted for man or mankind. In other words, they're trying to make a unisex without any, in other words, with no male. You understand what
you have to realize something too. Even the King James, when it was translated, was only as good as the men that taught.
That is
English,
right.
That the English, what their concept of what the translation was. So King James is only as good as the men that tried to put it in English.
Yeah, but
Okay,
now,
today,
compared what...
Go get me the chair out of the bedroom.
I think different people from different religions. They took people from the Church of God,
Yes,
Lutheran, Baptist,
I know
Methodist,
all that. From the Catholics, from the Mormons.
Everybody.
Yes.
And tried to get an unbiased, okay? If they
Yeah.
had been a Pentecostal, they would have wanted certain Pentecostal ideas in the translation, okay? But these people tried to get at least
But you see,
an unbiased.
by the time you get aware of what's going on, this over in the United States, we know now is going to be up in flames. And it's coming fast because she went way past what Sodom and Gomorrah and what the other ones have done. The religious is worse than any of the other ones. Well, what we're supposed to be doing?
They're acting crazy. Like always.
June, help me get the chair.
Still not working?
That must be a ship out.
Now stay out of my room and don't come back.
Yeah, I tell you what, I hope old Saddam Hussein don't drop a bomb over here this year like Nostradamus said was going to happen.
I told them right along about old Gorbachev. I told them right along over there, and the rest of them kind of laughed at me. But when, you know, old Gorbachev, you know, went in with the United States, I said, she is on Iraq's side. I said, you wait and see. Well, now all week the paper said that old Gorbachev, you know, the Russians, is blocking any military effort over there. In other words, I've got it. I get news digest twice a month, you know, news.
I don't know. They've been over there trying to get him to.
And it's like this. Old Gorbachev has got his own men over there directing the war efforts, and he don't call them one thing. He calls them another.
Well, what he's called them is just like us. We send people over to Saudi Arabia to show them people how to operate stuff we send over there, and they call them. Well, they call them Gene. They call them like they sent you over there to
they got
show somebody
another.
how to operate.
The plain facts are that they are actually
private sector type people here.
Now, I know
Hey, Jim.
girls of homes up
Now,
there.
don't do like we do. Don't take a hammer.
No,
I don't like Iraq. It's Saddam Hussein.
But you got to know prophecy is what I'm talking about. It's prophesied that Iraq would be on Russia's side, and we're just about ready to go into the Third World War. You see,
Yeah, but what
Johnny.
generation?
For what example? Do you know that we have to have a Third World War before we can have a tribulation? And you said what generation? The one that we're in right now.
Let me say this to you. What is a generation? How many years is a generation?
Well, I was.
About 47 years.
I'm going to go way out to Genesis if you want me to, because all the other ones.
Matthew said it.
The 30 years has been proven wrong. 33 has been proven wrong. 40 is wrong. 70 is wrong. So I'm going to go right back to the original and hear me, and you will watch. 100 years.
Matthew.
Unless she wants to eat it.
Matthew said.
Grandma, do you want to eat it in there or in here?
Well, it don't matter.
Matthew says it's what? Is it 14 generations, 3 times G? From Matthew?
Either one.
Yeah.
You tell her.
Is it
Either
14 or
one.
15?
Either one.
14.
Hey, come think of it. I think I'll go out there. I'll tell you
I'll
what.
tell you what.
I don't want him to
You
take
know
me
it's
out
gonna
of
get
camera.
hard all this. He's gonna plant this weed. He's gonna let them all go down together.
Look, we're just going to make this real quick. In Matthew, it says 14 generations. It goes 3 times 14 generations. And if you took all those generations and add them up for 2,000 years, you take that number, 14, 14, 14, add them up, divide it into 2,000, it comes out to be 47 and a half years in 1995.
Then I got no price tag on this one.
This is cooked already.
Bubba. Okay, tractor. Okay, this.
That's where my seat disappeared to.
Mother, you have any specific place you want Johnny and Johnny to sit? Just give you a seat anywhere.
So it's Johnny and Johnny.
You're not gonna end up on there, Grandma?
Well, I don't know what it's for.
It's right here. It's all
It's
right.
dirty.
Well,
The turkey on the table. The rest is over here.
Yeah, we can sit over
Wish
here.
I had half as much as I
I can
had.
sit over there. It's not the way it's over there.
Go get one over there.
Who's ground over there, is you?
By the sink.
Juice is over there. Where is that over there, is it?
By the sink.
Why didn't you tell me I had to bring some on
That's your light on.
I haven't looked at you yet.
All right. We got a table down this way.
Yeah.
Where's one? You want me to sit there?
I hate
No, all
Come on,
right.
you hate.
He's got plenty of room.
Yeah.
Sweet
Got this?
He's out of
Sweet potato's good.
Scoot
Hey,
it
all.
over.
Well, Lisa Pickles didn't complain about it when they first come over here.
Tell Dad to come in here and eat.
Mr. Boyd, go eat.
Come here, Papa.
Darling, come get your drink.
She said, come on in here and stuff your face.
Come on, eat.
No.
You gotta get in there so we can all eat.
You know what?
So y'all come on, let's sit down.
You know them dogs in mine on a trail set? Said, I took my dogs out one small ago, they got them on the trail out there. He didn't think my dogs were trail anything. They trail. You know
That's
how?
after the chicken. So was Honey. Honey had to leave.
All right. Larry, get over and sit down.
Come on, pray right before we get to bed.
Sit down so we can pray. Go ahead, John.
That's it.
Eat.
Wait. So how you get a plate? Sit down and eat.
Come sit down and eat.
for the driddles.
Hey, Johnny.
Good bread, good meat. Thank you, God. Now let's go eat.
Johnny. You two Johnnies, look this way for a minute. So I want to make sure I get it just right so I can see if there's any coals of fire heaping on him. Oh Lord.
I see y'all disappear and I know you're eating each other. Don't worry, he can't get you, Grandma.
So stuff get out of it.
I got my back to him so he can't get me.
All right. Chester, stick your head up here, little fella, so that and get you. Now cut it off.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're having a Thanksgiving dinner here, and that's, of course, the date's on the camera.
I'm standing.
They got
It's
ready.
an old home get together.
Ready?
Anyway, ain't a whole lot, but better than you'll get at Sears and Roebuck. Who you talking to now, Mother?
I'm talking to Renee.
What are you talking to her for?
Well, I want to talk to her and see how my little girl is. Is the earthquake the worm you on the farm? Well, they didn't have earthquakes up there, or trembles up there where Ziv and Earl is, but they ain't hurt nobody. I wish it took me 10 years since I seen you already. Huh? I ain't changed it. I go to church all the time. I go to church 6 and 8. We went last night. I'm going to get these dinner today. And I'm going to try to hear you preach Sunday. I'm going to try Sunday night.
today, Mother? Thanksgiving?
Yeah, thanks.
Did you eat enough food?
Yeah, I ate enough food. Gene won't be eating enough food. I told him, yeah, I eat too much.
You talking to Marie? Where you going?
Show Johnny my dogs.
Oh, okay.
June. You wrote Johnny up front and then June H in gray. And I didn't erase that because it's still going to Johnny.
Huh?
Half of them's got them Paul, and they wear the ink wears off in the billfold. The ink wears off in the billfold.
Yes, sure. It's better.
Come see my
Pauline. Pauline. Go in yonder. I knew I'd get you, Moses. He even got his cane there. What's that he's got over beside him? What's that guy over there's name? That's, it looks like a sheep. No? I'm mistaken. It was just a wolf in sheep's clothing. Hey, Johnny.
That ain't yours.
Pauline, go in there and sit down by your brother or something so I can get you a picture for a few minutes with him. Hear me?
Yeah.
That ain't even yours, Papa.
Oh, I'm an old man. Oh, I'm an old man.
I just remember, I don't have one like that.
Well, Mr. Boyer, when you get over there in the desert and you start preaching to those scorpions and lizards and things of that nature, you gonna preach one God or three?
9 gods. I'm gonna convert to the one over there that won't get my head cut off. I'm gonna become a Muslim. I think that's what they are. I'll just change his name to Allah.
What about Maitreya? How's that?
Whatever they go with it, they keep my head in place. I'll swing to it.
Well,
Ain't that the way to be? Swing with what it is. Didn't he say, while in Rome, do as the Romans?
we know who you two guys are, but which one is Aaron?
I think the one over there holding the camera.
All right, which one's Moses? I see Moses sitting over there. Pauline, go over there. Sit down with your brother.
Do that one. Paul.
That's a picture of you.
Turn up the radio.
Look at this, man. We getting parrots and boyers and parrots and boyers.
Turn up the radio, please.
Why turn up the radio? I'm trying to get some little bitty thing of Paw and Johnny, so Johnny can, like I said before, when it's all over, we had to throw darts at it.
So y'all can look at it and say, oh, there's that sap sucker we finally got rid of. Sent him to Saudi and got him killed. Show him how to shine shit. I couldn't say a smart river. Loud, weird noises.
Well, Mr. John, would you turn around here and at least say hello to Mom? Say hello, Mom and Dad.
Ow now, brown cow.
Well, we know better than that. We know that they ain't no cow. I ain't saying about you. What you think's gonna be happening over there in Saudi Arabia, Mr. John?
What do you mean? What do I think's gonna be happening?
What you think's gonna be happening as far as you're concerned? And
Is bullets gonna be flying?
well, if any of them strike you on the head, we know they'll slide off. But
Watch it now. I know I got a hard head, but look at your head.
mine ain't perfect yet. Remember, the hair wasn't
Right.
gone.
I'm still losing it, but it's on its way to perfection.
I'm just trying to get the story straight, like when you're gonna leave and
Who you gonna work on when you get over there?
I'm going to work on the Americans when I leave. I'm going over to help Hussein behind the scene.
All right now. Let's not get mutiny here or treason or whatever you call it, because we know that the man has treason in his mind. He gets himself in a lot of trouble. But I'd like for you to sort of, just sort of talk to your mom a little bit, and she wanted a picture of you. I mean, well, that's what you're gonna look like when you get over there and you see your first mushroom blow up in the air. You're gonna have that kind of look on your face. But yeah, well, that's what you are. But I mean, come on up here and tell us a little bit more about Hussein. What you know about him?
I can't tell you no more than I know.
Well, I'm trying to get your picture because your mother and your daddy is really wanting. Show him your birthmark.
He ain't got one.
Oh, okay.
My scars on my legs.
Well, say hello to Renee too. I mean, that's in your
Hello, woman.
What about your babies?
Hello, babies.
They might get a chance to see this film.
You think so?
Yeah, well, see if
She sends it up there to her.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, if they had you live on film, you think what kind of blessing that'd be if something was to happen. I always think about those things.
Headache. Headache.
So they can watch Mr. John in his royal apparel, getting ready to go do his country's duty. And, it's going to be a hardship on you. It's a hardship on everybody to see you go. I wish you could come down here and move down here or be around us. And I hate to see you leave myself. I really do. I'd like to see you say, I don't know what your kids' names are. It's JJ, remember him.
Christina and the Unknown.
Oh, yeah.
Christina, Johnny Jr., Princess Christina and Prince John. Y'all don't know that.
Christina?
Princess Christina.
And Prince John.
Prince John.
I think y'all got a phobia with these princes and princess. Pauline reads Prince Charles and all that stuff all the time. I guess she thinks she's something that, I know what she thinks she is, the Queen of Heaven. I think it's Diana is more like the word of it. Diana of the Ephesians. Well, I just want to get a few things from you on the film here, John, and hope the good Lord protects you over there. I know He will. I don't think you're going to have to worry about dying, because if they kill you, the world will have to come to an end, because there won't be no Antichrist to fulfill prophecy. Oh, Lord, man. So much for the practical jokes. Just a little thing. What do they call this thing right here when you, they call it a mug shot? Is that what they call it? When you get a man with his face turned sideways. You know I'm pretty delirious here. A little bit on the delirious side this morning. I got up too early. Reflecting on your glasses, I might see the glory of God like they did Neil Frisbee's if I get it in the light just right. What?
Reflection.
Oh, okay.
A little red light reflecting off my glasses and come back to the side of the camera by the lens.
Just imagine, man. Well, I sure hate to see you take off.
Yeah, y'all be wanting to get rid of me anyway. But that suffers all the time around.
Oh, man, you don't hardly ever come around. See, if we get you around, then you get you living down here, you probably won't ever come over because you be so used to everything. But I have to see you sort of get down here closer. There's Miss Queen of Sheba there. I think she's...
Jezebel, isn't it?
Like our brother Clark said, Jesse, the worst of the Bell sisters. Well,
Jesse the Bell sisters.
Well, I hate to see you take off. I'm trying to get all these mug shots and all this fancy armor you got on here. Or, not that ain't armor, is it? That's just stripes and stuff. Smile real big and tell Mom and Dad that you love them. And tell Christina, Princess Christina, and Prince John and Renee you love them. And a little papoose is in the belly. Tell it you love it. We want to have this thing on film, man, just in case. We don't believe nothing's going to happen, but if something does happen, can't you imagine how good it'd be for your children to get to see their daddy say, I love you. He really don't know what he's going to do.
They can't tell me nothing for one because the telephone lines are insecure. I'm to bring everything in, sheeting, kitten, all.
Hard to say.
Hello, Mom. We love you. Hello, Paul. When you want to shave that face, boy?
You got 3 more, 4 more.
We love you, too. I ain't sure about the rest of them.
You better be. They'll take the film and throw darts at you.
I ain't sure about the rest of them. Am I supposed to love you, Christina? I guess I am. Okay. Hello, Princess. Who's this? Yeah, you know who it is. Yeah. Yeah, I love you. Yeah, tell your brother I love him too. Hug you. Bye, Renee. See you later. You want to get rid of me? Here's your chance. And get rich out of it too.
Hey, that's a good idea. My old lady's got $156,000 worth of life insurance on me.
That's $200 on me.
Yeah, at least they'll be happy with their new automobile.
New Cadillac.
El Dorado with a fox's tail hanging out the back of
I'm
it.
not worried about a new one. I just want one that's running and all the pieces all together and ain't falling to pieces.
Yeah.
They don't have to be new.
Get you one of those El Dorado Cadillacs and get you a fox's tail hanging out the back of it. That's what some old black man told me out there at work.
It's a fox's tail hanging out the back.
He's doing with the chair.
Hey, look, everybody, look this way.
Looks like he says,
Here
all
you
right,
go.
all right, all right.
It's a Merry Christmas and everything, and there's Sadie and Mama, and there's Balls of Baguda.
Here, use this. It's the only one.
What constant stuff, Kena?
Yeah.
I think it's natural.
Teacher, go. Bobby, you took the one that I had.
There's Honey. There's Kamama.
That was mine until you lost.
Look at her going walking through there. She thinks she owns the world. There's the one that owns the world right there. Just ask her. She lives in her own world and owns. Mr. Boyer.